You're back!
I'm Mandy.
I'm Dan.
Subscribe to
BuzzChomp.
Woo!
Westworld Season 2 reaction. Wow, every episode of Westworld kind of blows my mind in a new place. So unexpected. Now we're talking about the ultimate weapon. William kept bringing up the ultimate question. Dolores kept staring off into space at the stars, and then there was a destroyed bridge, which was probably the connection between the parks. All I have to say is, the ultimate question is about the ultimate weapon. I teased this in a couple of my other videos because it made perfect sense to me that hosts would become weapons. Now, perhaps the host itself is not a weapon, but as soon as we saw that drone host, you goddamn right that's a weapon. Because you put a gun in its hand, it's just going to do whatever you say and never go down. And once it goes down, you just tap, 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 and it's right back up. Tap, 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 it's right back up. So, hosts themselves are weapons. And, of course, the military would want to be involved. But, Delos has done a great job of keeping the military out of it. They funded this research. So they basically internalized within their company this specialty in hosts. William is trying to answer the ultimate question. I think that's kind of like a very esoteric view of things because apparently he's a better businessman than we ever imagined. And his ultimate question about humanity, which apparently he got to tie back into marketing, is definitely going to turn into a major weapon. But is that weapon like an actual weapon, or is Dolores the weapon? Stay with me. Dolores as a weapon. She has created free will for herself. Or so we were led to believe. The point is, Arnold is the subconscious of these hosts. Arnold has helped them unlock their true self. Yet, just like humans who believe in God, do things in God's name and follow God's law, the hosts are doing things in Arnold's name and following the truths that Arnold has taught them. Dolores chose to kill Dr. Ford, yet she was given a set of circumstances which made her want to make that decision. The basic ultimate question is, how much free will does anyone actually have? Humans, when put into Westworld, become their true self. Yet you are presented with a bevy of opportunity to sin and told, doesn't matter. So most people are going to do it regardless of whether they really would have wanted to do it with consequences. So you're skewing the result. This is where the weapon comes in. Dolores, being presented with a life situation that skews her towards evil, because now she wants revenge for being a slave her whole life, skews her whole idea of what free will actually is. She has not been an opportunity to live a life outside of slavery. Therefore, she does not want to choose to live a life that does not involve fighting back and revenging her captors. She has become a weapon because of her circumstance, regardless of whether her free will exists or not, which I kind of think it does. It would defeat the whole purpose if it didn't, and the maze, blah, blah, blah. So if the hosts are weapons because they can hide amongst humanity and no one will even know, and then they can be being controlled and no one would even know, it's like the ultimate spy without actually being a spy, can't die, live forever. I mean, I kind of said this last week where I think the goal of Westworld and all the parks is to create eternal life for us humans by finding a point in the between humanity and the hosts, which kind of is Dolores. And that might itself be the ultimate weapon. A new race of superhumans who don't die, don't age, yet do they think for themselves? The question. Now, if we're taking a step back from this esoteric trail, then maybe the weapon is actually a weapon itself. Because if you were going to make a host out of anything, why don't you just make a host dragon? Or a host Godzilla? I don't know, you can make a host anything. It doesn't have to be a human or a tiger or some other type of animal. It could be literally anything. So, the ultimate weapon is a host dragon that breathes fire and has guns for claws. I don't know. Literally, use your imagination. Why not? That truly is the ultimate weapon, and perhaps the reason there are multiple parks, so that they can test out all sorts of things. Because if you're playing through an ancient samurai tale, those samurai fought dragons. So you're goddamn right, there's probably dragons in that park. And those dragons are frickin' dragons with the ability to never die, be controlled, perhaps regain their own free will. Because if a human host could, why not an animal host? There's no difference. This is the beauty of this story arc. It blew us up in our faces. William showed his true colors, decided he loved that's all BS with him falling in love with Dolores and all that. He saw money on the table. He saw the evolution of humanity and his own personal legacy and an ability to take over the Dallas Corporation. And he did it. Now, he's trapped within his own world, having to play his own game, answer his own question, and basically fight his own weapon. He said he wants to burn it to the ground. Man in Black, a.k.a. William. Yeah, of course he does. And like I said before, he's going to team up with Dolores to do it. Because the only way you can defeat your enemy is to become friends with your enemy. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. That is Dolores, because the enemy is outside and we aren't quite aware of what it is yet. Westworld must fall. William and Dolores will unite again. It's the ultimate question of the ultimate weapon and quite possibly the ultimate show. This is best sci-fi. I love it, I love it, I love it. I'm Dan Salem. Subscribe to the BuzzChomp YouTube channel. I'm doing Westworld videos every week. What do you think the ultimate weapon is? Comment below. Let me know your thoughts on this mind-blowing show. Woohoo! Westworld Season 2 reaction.
Thanks for watching BuzzChomp.
Subscribe and share.
Subscribe and share.
Subscribe and share.
Share.
Woo!